Okay, it's the end of August, end of August. I'm going to plant some fall crops. I've got some empty spots in my garden where I pulled out broccoli from the spring and other things. The peas are finished, so I'm going to reseed some peas and I'll grow some peas. They love the cold weather. So I'm going to take this spot right here and I'm going to stir it up, clean it up, pull all the weeds out. I'm going to plant some lettuce. Lettuce is one too. If you're going to do lettuce from seed, you better get started now. We have lettuce plants, we have broccoli plants, we have kohlrabi plants, we have kale, cabbage, cauliflower. Those are all cold crops that are going to love the fall. They're going to do well. So I'm going to add some more compost to this area. Some Dr. Earth. Great stuff. I'm just going to put about an inch over the area and work it in the soil, because the soil's pretty depleted here after we grew broccoli here already. What you don't want to do is plant broccoli where you had broccoli, because broccoli, all your cabbage crops, really use a lot of energy out of the soil. So I'm going to put lettuce here. Another good one to do in the fall is some bush green beans. Even if you never get a green bean on them, the bean plants will return nitrogen to the soil. So here I got butter crunch lettuce. That'll make a couple nice salads, maybe just before Thanksgiving. And when you work in your garden, you always want to, if you work the soil that you can dig with your hand instead of a trowel, you're going to be a lot more successful with your plants. These plants are pretty young yet. They don't have a bunch of roots wound up, so tickle the roots if they're wound up. If they've been in the flat for a long time, they get pretty tight. Press them down. Press down the dirt around the plants whenever you plant. That's probably one of the most important things besides getting plants watered in right away, because you want to get all the air pockets out of the roots. Because if you can't come back with a watering can right away, at least press it down so the air doesn't get to the roots. So come on in, it's time to plant radishes, lettuce, peas, beans. You can do some parsnips, do some turnips, all great things for the fall. One question you might all have, I know everybody's got, is it's a terrible year for basil. It's downy mildew. There's going to be a rush on pesto sauce at all your grocery stores this winter because nobody's been able to make their pesto sauce and freeze it up for the winter for the winter's dinners. So it's nothing you can do about it other than try to keep the air moving around it. It's something we just have from the damp spring and the damp summer. We've had dew on the window of our car every morning all summer long, and that's what it does. Thank you. See you next time.